perhaps their male friends to lean on. Yeah, no, absolutely agree. Like in a perfect world, that would be the case, and often it's not though. Like I kind of something I think about a lot, and I can say it's from personal experience as well. Like I never saw my dad cry. My dad was a quite depressed person. Um, the way I've seen female members of my family and um, peers, I've seen them express emotion through tears and through genuinely what's there for them. But men, like we said before, suppress things. I've seen not seen many men express tears before. So if you're a young man, or even if you're in your 30s or 40s and you still want to lean on your dad or a father figure, if you've never seen them ever be emotionally vulnerable, it's like it's a bit uncomfortable, a bit awkward, a bit like you don't know what you'll get met with. And the last thing you would need is kind of some sort of like practical, here's what you need to do, or like you just need like someone to just be in there with you for a moment and to just give you a bit of warmth and understanding and just sit with you in it and just be there with you. But my experience, men are a lot more go to the practical side of how to get better and what what you should do, or like just want a quick fix for something to get better. That isn't always helpful because it doesn't leave that man that needs help. He doesn't feel understood. He kind of feels like he's being kind of pulled out of his discomfort by someone, and that isn't always helpful. Sometimes those men just need to know like what they're going through is like very understandable and normal, and it's really upsetting and difficult. Like if we're talking about isolation, that is a really like painful experience to feel like just alone, like quite deeply disconnected and struggling to make new connections. That's a really uncomfortable, difficult experience. And sometimes that's all those men might need to hear, like just for someone to sit with them in that and help them find a way through it without like rigid kind of this is what you need to do, or why don't you try this, or oh you've got this and you've got that, and like I thought you had this and I thought you had that. Like that isn't helpful.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah. It's an interesting one, and I think like even in us just discussing it, you can see the complexity in the topic. I think that it's one that really does require attention because I see our humanity as interconnected. So I know that there'll be some people who think, "Oh, like, you're a female, why are you talking about this?" But it's because the male experience actually does have an impact on my experience because I do have males in my life. And I'm also invested in their mental health and their well being and them fulfilling their purpose and becoming the best versions of themselves. So I think it's imperative as people that we do learn about the other side. It's not helpful for me to only know all women related topics and empower women and not know about the other side. Because I don't know for you, but I do feel that I think in order for a feminine to reach her highest, she needs a masculine. In order for masculine to reach his highest potential, he needs the feminine. I always think about nature, and nature is always having masculine and feminine. You'll never have any species or anything that flourishes on its own in one gender. If there's a combination, the two are complementary. There's a reason that the two complement each other. So I do think that we need to approach this with a lot more compassion because there are some people that will say, "Oh, men are lonely." Well, it's about time. They've been ruling the world for so long and they've had access to opportunity for so long. Like, why should we care? But as I say, I see our humanity as interconnected. I don't, when you at the beginning raised the homelessness statistic, I did think about it and I was like, wow, I actually haven't seen that many women who are homeless. Men actually are the people that come to mind when I think of homeless people. Yeah, it's something that no one really talks about. So I do think it's important that we shed light on these topics.